it is my pleasure to call on Mustapha to basically give his statement.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, kindly indulge me to once again wish everyone present here a Happy New Year and a warm welcome to Tafcon 5, which coincides with our 30th anniversary as a company. It is with great delight that I look back at the past 30 years and see the successes that we have recorded as a company, particularly the thousands of families that we have sheltered in Africa, the lives we have impacted, and the businesses we have influenced across the African continent. It might interest you to note that I have worked as an apprentice, employee, through different segments of housing sector for 15 years before I started the company now known as TAF Africa Global Limited. TAF Africa Global, which was a startup business in 1990, known as TAF Construction Company Limited, has grown into a conglomerate with over 400 permanent staff. I was determined to succeed against all odds. And at some point, the company diversified into building material supplies and then hospitality whilst carrying on business as TAF Holding Company. However, through my travels, I saw beautiful estates built to improve living conditions which reflected the standard of living I wished to see in the Gambia. As such, I thought to replicate same in the Gambia. In the year 2000, we ventured into mass housing development, starting with Yarambamba with 210 low-income housing units, and then Burford Gardens with 550 units. In 2004, we took the first giant step to venture out of the Gambia as we went into Senegal and Mali. Then in 2011, we signed our first major PPP in Nigeria with the River State government. This partnership gave birth to the project called Riftaf Golf Estate, which is our flagship project to date and the biggest estate in the southern part of Nigeria. From a startup business in 1990 in the Gambia, passion and determination to succeed has driven TAF Africa Global into becoming a reputable real estate brand in Africa as we expanded into Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, and Mozambique, although with special focus on the Gambia and Nigeria. As expected, a 30-year journey could not have been without its challenges. We have consequently converted our challenges to opportunities and learned from each challenge. Firstly, access to finance. As a startup 30 years ago, I started small by using my savings. We built credibility over the years, which made us able to access finance from the local and foreign partners. Secondly, human resources. We did not allow the limited supply of vocational skills in the Gambia to limit our success. We initially imported skills from Senegal and later moved these trained artisans to Nigeria and back to the Gambia. We have built capacity of staff and exchange personnel across the African continent. Thirdly, relationships. We constituted the right boards, certified our clients, who in turn referred other clients, as well as built and maintained cordial relationships with governments and institutions across Africa. The future is still bright. A few years ago, we redefined our vision to build 1 million homes over the next 20 years, which includes a minimum of 1,000 homes each year in the Gambia. We have been able to deliver on this goal, and this year, we've launched 4 estates with a combined total of about 5,000 homes. We have also been working on succession planning and strengthening our corporate governance so the company continues to grow well beyond my time, and that transition has been well underway for a few years now. Our partners have bought into our vision. An example which is being demonstrated by signing a memorandum of understanding with Shelter Afrique for the financing of some of our housing projects. Already we succeeded in initiating and convincing local banks over a 10-year mortgage facility for the first time in the Gambia, which has made housing more accessible in the Gambia. Our pursuit for success as a company cannot be complete without being responsible to our host communities. We empowered members of our host communities and developed their skills and capacities. We did this successfully in Nigeria and here in the Gambia. 2 years ago, we officially launched TAF Africa Foundation in order to have more structured and impactful results. We dedicated 1% of our total revenue to advance meaningful development and growth of the community that we serve. The foundation has developed a series of initiatives targeting different members of society, particularly the youth, which constitute 66% of Gambian populace, and differently able who are mostly ignored by society at large. Among the 7 initiatives under our foundation include Tafcon, TAF Startups, TAF Icon, and the TAF Leadership Academy, called TAFLA. About $2 million Gambian dollars was awarded last year to TAF Startups winners, and these companies are doing amazingly well till date. TAF Leadership Academy was birthed after I attended the University of the Gambia Students' Week, and in the last 12 months, successfully experienced Gambians have lectured on 12 attributes of good leadership to the 50 cohorts who would graduate tomorrow, whilst 600 youths have signed up for the next round of leadership trainings. We intend to produce 1,000 TAFLA fellows in the next 10 years. We have also raised seed capital and supported the differently able people. We have partnered with GTTI and offered internship for hands-on training aimed at solving the deficiency in TVET skills and creating employment for the youth. As we celebrate our 30th anniversary, let me take this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the President, through the Vice President, the Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Ministers, my foreign guests. Over these years, I have built a network of solid friends, some that I've known for almost 30 years. Today, they are here celebrating with us. So I would like to say a very big thank you for having left your busy schedule to join us in our celebrations. I also want to thank my directors, my staff, my clients, partners, and everyone who had played one role or the other in making TAF Africa Global what is today. Finally, I wish to thank my dear wife for standing by me over all these years. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I learned this from Al-Mamital. Al-Mamital goes into a meeting and he concentrates on only trying to focus on the wife. So in Wolof, I always tell him that diga diga sumaraka danga jonge. So that's where I got the lessons from.